Hey, welcome back. Well, I cannot say this for myself, but I've heard that being a parent is tough in so many different ways. But one area moms and dads can really struggle with is relating to children of any age. This could be as simple as connecting with kids in their daily lives or discussing some serious topics like violence and substance abuse. Well, a Valley nonprofit is offering new classes to help parents in the communication department. I'm here with Tracy Thurston, Senior Vice President and Chief Program Officer of Arizona Children Association. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. Doing well. Thank you.
Tracy, what can these classes really help with for parents?
It's really an opportunity to learn how to connect with your child and to learn a mutual respect with your child. We often think about, the parenting style that we learned when we were growing up, and sometimes that doesn't work with our own children. So it's an opportunity to learn different ways to effectively connect with your child.
And that's no easy task, right? I mean, no. Sometimes you don't understand them or they have different behaviors and we don't quite know where it's coming from. So how can parents really understand their children?
So we offer classes. They're called the Systematic Training for Effective Parenting. It's based on a very long-standing evidence-based model. And we offer 3 different age groups because obviously parenting children at different ages looks different. So we have one for that 0 to 5 group, one for the 6 to 12, and then another one for teenagers.
There's a fine line when you're talking to your kid because you don't want to make it seem like the behavior is acceptable, but at the same time, you really want to talk and listen. So how should they walk that kind of fine line of having that open communication, but also knowing like, hey, what you're doing is either acceptable or not acceptable?
Yeah, I think the great thing about these classes it really teaches you that opportunity, right? We can't be friends with our children, but we also know that some of the things that we've tried just simply aren't working, and the concerns that you have as a parent are absolutely valid. And so I think one of the other great parts about this particular class is that you connect with other parents, you find out you're not alone, and you learn how to maybe try some different things. And each week you get sort of homework, something to try that week, and then you can come back and see how it went and talk about ways to try to adjust that.
And do you guys broach the topic of social media or just internet and technology in general? Because it doesn't matter how old these kids are nowadays. Yeah. Some babies you'll see with an iPad, they get older, they get on social media. So how do you work that out with children?
Yeah, so I think with social media, each family has to figure out where their comfort zone lies. And then, we talk about being safe on the internet, and that's always going to be you're right, it's not just teenagers, it's younger than that for sure, depending on when you choose to give your child a social media device and what that looks like. So it's a great opportunity to learn how to, adjust and kind of work through some of those things that happen.
It's kind of a hard thing to do, to let someone else kind of in the room and get that advice with parenting, right? What would you say to parents, real quick, 30 seconds, about kind of looking for that outside help and bringing somebody else in and taking these classes?
I think it's always hard to ask for help and to be vulnerable and to take that first step. But I think the best part about it is you're not alone. Absolutely, the things that you're worried about or that are crossing your mind are something that another parent has had. And so it's not just about the support that you get from the team that leads the classes, but it's also the support that you get from the other parents there.
Arizona's Children Association, check out the classes. Hey, I'm not a parent yet. Can I come check it out as well, just to get prepared?
We're going to have to keep it just to parents at this point in time.
All right, thanks so much, Tracy.
Thank you.
Thank you.